Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter. E3 is upon us and Capcom has finally given us a Monster Hunter World news in the form of the next DLC update, sort of like their large one where they generally introduce one new big monster, and this time they're doing a collaboration with Square Enix to bring none other than the Behemoth to the world of Monster Hunter World. They're also doing a cross-collaboration where they're bringing Rathalos to Final Fantasy XIV, so this is kind of a tie-in thing, but this is a DLC update, not an event quest. Here we see the muscular, incredibly huge beast in the Elder's Recess picking on the Dodogama, the poor little thing. This monster looks really cool, it looks really destructive, and I can't wait to see it. Now they did mention in the trailer that it's coming in summer, but in the Square Enix sort of conference when they were talking about their part of the collaboration, they said that both of them would be hitting a little bit over a month from now, so about the end of July, so that gives us enough time to at least complete the story if you haven't done so already. I love the end of that trailer with the Cactuar jumping up out of the ground. Now let's go ahead and take a small little deep dive into what we know and what this is. So again, I'm not going to show you footage because I don't know how their copyright system is, but this is Rathalos in Final Fantasy XIV. So if that's your thing, I'm sure you're excited to see him in there. And for Monster Hunter World, we're getting the Behemoth. Now, if you're not familiar, which I'm sure most of you are, the Behemoth has been around since like Final Fantasy 1. It is, in all sense of the word, the flagship monster, or one of them, for Final Fantasy. I like that they chose it and not something like Behemoth, which is like really fantasy. This one's a little bit more grounded. It's a little bit more, violent and sort of, I guess, physical. So I think easier to implement. Here is a nice key visual that they released, and Behemoth is like, do you even lift, bro? This thing is huge. My guess, and I don't know the actual details as they haven't given us anything, I hope they do, is that the beginning of this quest is probably like some meteors from another world or something coming out of the sky, dropping these cactuses in the Wildspire Waste, because this is a different area than we saw the Behemoth. My guess is that you have to do an investigation and find these things, and then that will unlock the quest against the Behemoth. Some people think that it's a Palico, but I don't see the ability for it to hold a weapon. Coming out of the ground and running away doesn't seem very cat-like, so that's my guess. What's it going to be? Who knows? But I love the visual effects here. It really does capture sort of like that meteor falling from the sky. And it really, I think, fits in really well. I mean, Final Fantasy and Monster Hunter are very different universes, but I think this was a smart monster choice to bring in. I hope it's not Fire Element. We have so many Fire Element monsters already. It would be nice to see something different. I do get the idea that this might be a lightning element because of this right here, but we'll have to wait and see. One thing I like is, notice he's not spewing those meteors. He's actually summoning them. Watch them come in from up above and boom. So they are definitely getting that magical sort of feeling, but this is probably going to be a crazy monster. Anyways, there's not much news. They haven't told us exactly when this is coming out. They haven't told us anything about it. I hope they do. E3 is just now beginning for the public, so fingers crossed. Also, I hope for a PC release date announcement, but nothing yet. Anyways, just wanted to let you guys know about this official release, that this Behemoth is coming to the game, because if you just heard it from a friend, you might be like, yeah, right. But it is indeed true. Anyways, hit that like button. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about this collaboration, and until next time, happy hunting.